Ukrainian commander outraged as Russian forces penetrate border defenses. Commander Denys Yaroslavskyi expresses deep frustration as Russian troops make significant gains in the Kharkiv region, capturing about 100 kilometers of Ukrainian territory. There was no first line of defense. They just walked in, Denys reveals, suggesting a grave oversight or corruption in the construction of border defenses. His unit now faces the grim task of reclaiming the lost ground. Vovchansk under siege. Residents flee amid Russian bombardment. The border town of Vovchansk has come under intense Russian artillery and glide bomb attacks, leading to the evacuation of several thousand residents. Local police officer Vovchansk describes the harrowing efforts to transport citizens to safety, avoiding the constant threat from overhead drones and shelling. The town's pre-war population of 20,000 has drastically reduced, leaving mostly the elderly and the poor behind. A new front in northern Ukraine tests limited military resources. The renewed Russian offensive in northern Kharkiv is stretching Ukraine's already strained military resources. The U.S. delay in approving additional military support has further exacerbated the situation, with Ukrainian forces significantly outgunned. On average, Ukraine has only been able to fire one artillery round to Russia's 10, highlighting the dire need for increased support, which has only recently begun to arrive. Personal toll of war. Ukrainian civilians bear the brunt of Russian aggression. The human cost of the conflict is vividly illustrated through the experiences of residents whose house was destroyed by a Russian glide bomb. Injured and mourning the potential loss of life, residents reflect on the impossibility of leaving his remaining possessions behind. Meanwhile, 65-year-old resident bids a touching farewell to his lifelong home, setting his sights on Germany as he leaves the conflict zone. Kharkiv's defensive woes. Accusations of negligence and betrayal. Denys Yaroslavskyi accuses Ukrainian officials of failing to build adequate defenses, leading to easy Russian advances. Either it was an act of negligence or corruption. It wasn't a failure, it was a betrayal, he states. This accusation points to potential systemic issues within Ukraine's defense strategy, risking further territorial losses and the lives of soldiers who had previously reclaimed the area in 2022.